Race 7 is the Grand Steeplechase de Paris, or Paris. Highest rated runner is Douglas Barber for Paul Rhodes, and it's 7-2 joint favourite. 15-2 Danehill Dancer for P. Kale. 16-1 GD Nen. Ten of Spades is a joint favourite. John's Jumpers 8-1 the Tother one. 14s for Larissa Clody and yesterday's Sounds. This is the third leg of the Hunt Punters comp. And they're away in racing. And we've got 18 fences to negotiate. And Belcour Marco kicks up on the inside. And is our leader from GD Nen. They've probably got 2.5 on Allied Newcastle. Douglas Barber on the outside of Blaine's. Then Sistine Chapel as they come to the first fence. And they're all leaping like gazelles. And one's lost the rider there. Black Phantom is out of the race. And they go over this. Another one's lost the rider there. Allied Newcastle. Allied Newcastle's race is over. And it's Belcour Marco by 2.5 to GD Nen, 3.5 to Douglas Barber as they go over the third. I think one's fallen there. It has. Benchmark is out of the race. So we've got casualties early in this one. So it's Belcour Marco by 2.5 to GD Nen, 3 away to Douglas Barber, 10 of Spades, shading it, following it. Back on the fence, Sistine Chapel, then Blaine, couple away to Blaine's, then El Libertador, the Tother one. Then we've got yesterday's Sounds, Danehill Dancer, Gambit, Larissa Clody together, and last is the Netherlands, who's a couple away last. Up and over the fourth they go. And everyone's over safely. And Belcour Marco leading comfortably by 2.5 to GD Nen. It's a strange track, this one. They go over the fifth. Third is Douglas Barber. Then we have, and it's been shadowed by 10 of Spades, so these two horses will probably follow each other. And we've got 2 away to Blaine's, who's in between Sistine Chapel and El Libertador. Then we've got 1.5 to yesterday's Sounds, the Tother one. Then Larissa Clody, Gambit, Danehill Dancer and Netherlands, and this field is stringing out, and there's maybe 30 lengths first to last. Past the winning post and the turn out of the straight. And it's Belcour Marco by 2 to GD Nen, then about 4 to 10 of Spades on the outside of Douglas Barber. 1.5 to Blaine's and 3/4 to Sistine Chapel, then 1.5 to yesterday's Sound. El Libertador on its outside. Then we have the Tother one, Larissa Clody 3/4 away. Then 2 to Gambit. Another 2 to Danehill Dancer, and length away last is Netherlands. And GD Nen has lost the rider. And up and over the 8th they go. And this will be a race of attrition, and it's Belcour Marco by 2.5 to 10 of Spades getting closer. Then we've got Douglas Barber from Blaine's as they take the 9th of 18. Then Sistine Chapel El Libertador. As the screen just dropped on me, bear with me. Then Larissa Clody from yesterday's Sounds, the Tother one, Gambit, Danehill Dancer and Netherlands at the tail. And those 3 horses just have to be careful not to lose touch. Belcour Marco running comfortably by 2 to 10 of Spades. Douglas Barber hasn't really left the fence at all. Then we've got Blaine's on the outside of Sistine Chapel. Then 3 wide and 2 back is Larissa Clody as they go over the next one. Then we've got the Tother one poking between runners. Then yesterday's sound on the fence. Then it got a nice break, probably about 5 to Gambit and Netherlands together, and a length behind them, Danehill Dancer. They run down the hill and take the 11th. And Tennis Spades has rolled up and moved to the lead now. Outside of Belcourt Marco, Douglas Barber sitting in behind him. Sistine Chapel on the fence with Blaines between them, and out 3 wide Larissa Clody as they take the next one. Oh, another one's lost the rider there. I reckon it was Yesterday's Sounds as they run along now, and it's Tennis Spades by 3/4 to Belcourt Marco. Half away is Douglas Barber. They go past the post the last time. And then we got Larissa Clody from Sistine Chapel, the Tother one, El Libertador, Netherlands Gambit and Danehill Dancer. Field is packing up a little bit, especially near the front of the field, and it's Belcourt Marco's taken back the lead, probably with the aid of the rail there from Tennis Spades. Blaines on the fence with Douglas Barber on its outside, who's now left the rails. So they go over the next one. Then poking between them, Larissa Clody. Danehill Dance has been pulled up as they go over the 14th. And it's Belcourt Marco running well from Tennis Spades. Larissa Clody third from Douglas Barber. Blaines. Then we have Sistine Chapel, the Tother one, from El Libertador, then a few away to Gambit and Netherlands. Up and over the 15th they go, and 5.5 furlongs left in the race, and Belcourt Marco's running a very good race. And it's out by 2 to Tennis Spades. Then they are packing up now, and Sistine Chapel running around them, moves into second. From Tennis Spades, Blaines, Douglas Barber, the Tother one, Larissa Clody, El Libertador, then a couple away to Gambit and Netherlands losing touch. At the 4 furlong, and Belcourt Marco been pushed along by 2 to Sistine Chapel, then a length away Blaines. Out wider now running on is Douglas Barber as they come to the 16th, and up and over they go. And it's still Belcourt Marco. Inside the 3 furlong, now they're coming for it. Out wider is Douglas Barber making a move and poking through his Blaines, and there as well as Sistine Chapel. Out wide of the Tother one, up and over the second last they go. And it's Belcourt Marco just in front. Now Douglas Barber comes for it and takes the lead, but there's runs everywhere. It's Blaines, Douglas Barber, Tennis Spades, Larissa Clody as they come on down to the furlong and the last fence. They come to it and up and over they go. And Larissa Clody, full of running, jumped at the best. Larissa Clody by a length at the half from battling on Blaines. Tennis Spades coming for it now as they come on down to the line. And it's Blaines on the inside. Tennis Spades poke through. I'm going to lean towards Blaines from Tennis Spades. We'll leave it up to the judge. Watching the replay here. Blaines gets there from Tennis Spades. Larissa Clody third. Fourth was, we wait for the card to come up. Fourth was Sistine Chapel, but congratulations, Jay Harrison with Blaines. Tennis Spades second. John's Jumpers third. Larissa Clody for C. Clark. Sistine Chapel for LVR fourth. Douglas Barber was fifth for Paul Rhodes.